Good morning, boys and girls. So, I want to say first how much I miss you guys and how much I miss being in the classroom. But for now, this is what I'll be doing for you. Reading at least one book a week that's AR testable. So, if you have access to AR, you all can take a test. Keep, reaching your goal. Parents, if you need the information to how to get to AR, let me know. I can send you the link, or you can find it on the HCISD website under resources. If you all need the login information, the username and password, let me know and I can also get that for you. So the first book is Sammy the Seal. So we're going to read about Sammy the Seal, and he is just very unhappy at the zoo and he wants to see what it's like on the outside. So we're going to see his adventure. He does end up at a school, but we want to see if the teacher lets him there. I mean, how many of you have heard of a seal in a school? Not me, so we're going to see how many, or not how many, but we're going to see if the teacher lets him stay in the classroom. Sammy the Seal, Story and Pictures by Sid Hoff. This book is AR testable. Again, the quiz number is 7341. 7341 is the quiz number. It was feeding time at the zoo. All the animals were getting their food. All the animals are getting their food. The lions ate their meat. The elephants ate their hay. Now, I wonder if anybody remembers what that word was when an animal eats only meat. What was that called? So parents, you can pause and ask your child if they remember that word. Meat eater, carnivore. Remember, they eat meat, carnivore. So lions are eating their meat and elephants are eating their hay. The monkeys ate their bananas and the bears ate their honey. Then it was time for the seals to be fed. Mr. Johnson took them fish. Hooray for fish, said the seals. They jumped in the water. Excited for mealtime. Soon the basket was empty. That is all there is, said Mr. Johnson. There is no more. Thank you for the fish, said the seals. They were good. The seals were happy. Happy seals with full bellies. But one little seal was not happy. He sat by himself. He looked sad. What's wrong, Sammy? Said Mr. Johnson. I want to know what it is like outside the zoo, said the little seal. I want to go out and look around. So Sammy wants to go out and look around. He wants to see what it's like outside the zoo. He doesn't want to see just the zoo. He wants to explore and see something different. All right, Sammy, said Mr. Johnson. You have been a good seal, so you may go out and see. Goodbye, Sammy, said the other seals. Have a good time. Goodbye, said Sammy. So, Sammy is now leaving the zoo for the first time. So now we're going to see what he sees, what adventure he does. Let's see how he likes it. Where are you going? Said the zebra. I'm going out, said Sammy. Have fun, said the hippo. They're saying their goodbyes because they know their friend Sammy the Seal is about to leave the zoo. Come back soon, said the giraffe. Sammy walked and walked and walked. He did not know what to look at first. He saw lots of different things and did a lot of walking. If I were Sammy the Seal, I would have stopped at that store right there. Candy, ice cream. That would have been my first stop. That seal must be from out of town, said a man. Sammy looked at everything. Very curious seal. "What street is this?" said a man. "I'm a stranger here myself," said Sammy. "I guess it's feeding time here too," said Sammy. So this stranger thought that he was a regular in town and is asking him if he knows what street he's on. And here he thinks it's feeding time because they're eating at a restaurant. "That is a lovely fur coat," said a lady. "Where did you get it?" "I was born with it," said Sammy. "I wish I could find some water. I'm hot. I want to go swimming," said Sammy. So this lady is thinking that he's wearing a fur coat. He's not wearing a fur coat. That's just him. And here he's getting really hot and he just really wants to go swimming. "We are sorry. There is no room for you in this puddle," said the birds. "And there is no room for you here," said the goldfish. There's no room for him. I wonder where he's going to be able to find water without, other animals saying that there's no room. I wonder if he'll find a place. "Keep out," said the policeman. "You cannot swim in there." "Ah, here is a place," said Sammy. So the policeman is telling him, "Nope, don't even think about going in that fountain." And here, that looks like it might be somebody's house. I wonder if they're going to be okay seeing a seal. Even this man looks kind of concerned. He's like, "Ooh, what?" "Who was in my bathtub?" said someone. "I'm sorry," said Sammy. He left at once. Wasn't happy at all. Ew, his face looks very angry. Very, very angry. Some children were standing in line. Sammy got in line too. "What are we waiting for?" asked Sammy. "School. What do you think?" said a boy. "That will be fun. I will come too," Sammy said. So now Sammy's trying to get in line for school. I wonder if he's going to be able to get in, and if he does, how long will he last? I don't know how I would react if I had a seal in my classroom. I'd probably be a little worried. I don't know. How do you think you guys would feel if you had a seal join you in the classroom? The teacher was not looking. Sammy sat down. The children made words with blocks. So here he is, just walking in, sitting down in his seat. Teacher's not looking, so she doesn't know he's there right now. Sammy wished he could spell. "All right, children, now we will all sing a song," said the teacher. So right now he can't spell, but I wonder if that will change with his time that he's there. But now, for now, they're going to sing a song. The children had good voices. "That sounds fine," said the teacher, "but one of you is barking, just like a seal." I wonder who's barking like a seal. "Is it you, Joey?" said the teacher. "No," said Joey. "Is it you, Helen?" said the teacher. "No," said Helen. It's not Joey and it's not Helen. "Is it you, Dorothy, Robert, Fred, Joan, or Agnes?" "No," said the children. "Then it must be you," said the teacher. Was it Sammy? Yes, it was it. "I'm sorry. This is a school just for boys and girls. Please let me stay," said Sammy. "I will be good." "All right, you may stay," said the teacher. I'm very glad the teacher let him stay. Let's see what he's able to learn and do and experience on his first day at school. Sammy was happy. He sat at his desk and looked at the teacher. He learned how to read. So he learns how to read. Very good, Sammy. He learned how to write. And now it's time to play, said the teacher. Who wants to play a game? We do, said the children. So he learned how to read and he learned how to write. He got to sing songs and now they're going to play a game. So maybe it's time for recess if they're going to play a game. They threw the ball over the net. The ball must not hit the ground, cried Sammy's team. Somebody catch the ball! I wonder who's going to catch the ball. Who's going to help the team win? Sammy caught the ball on his nose. A boy on the other team tried to catch the ball on his nose too. The boys must catch with their hands, said the teacher. So Sammy did awesome, catching that ball on his nose. But, oh, look at him. He got hurt. Seals can catch with their nose. Boys and girls should catch with their hands. That looked painful. Sammy tried to catch the ball with his flippers. Seals must catch with their noses, said the teacher. Up and down went the ball, from one side to the other. At last the teacher blew her whistle. Who wins? Said the children. It is even, said the teacher. Everybody was happy. So now Sammy tries to catch it with his flippers, but he can't because it would probably just slide right through. So he needs to stay catching it with his nose, the kids with their hands. That's cool. Everybody won. A bell rang. School was over. Will you be here tomorrow? Said the children. No, said Sammy. School is fun, but I belong in the zoo. I just wanted to know what it is like outside. Now I have to go back. Goodbye, Sammy, said the children. We will come to see you. Good, said Sammy. So his day at school is done, so now he's ready to go back to the zoo. Sammy was in a hurry to get back to the zoo. He had so much to tell the other seals. May I welcome you home, Sammy? Said Mr. Johnson. I am glad you are back. You are just in time for dinner. He took a taxi back to the zoo and made it just in time for feeding time. There is no place like home, said Sammy. So Sammy went on a pretty big adventure. He left the zoo for the first time. He walked a lot. He, saw different people, saw different things. He ended up going to school. He was able to stay in school because the teacher let him stay in school. He learned how to read. He learned how to write. He played games. But in the end, he said, school is fun. School is great. But I belong in the zoo. So he decided that it was time for him to go back to the zoo. So this was a story, Sammy the Seal. And the quiz number is 7341. 7341. So if you all have access to AR, you have access to a device to take an AR test, go ahead and take this test. Try your best. And I will read again to you later on, maybe next week, if I can find another book somewhere lying around, and if not, I'll find something digital to do. Alrighty guys, I miss you very much, and I will read to you later. Bye.